Hey guys, it's Kevin. Welcome in this new video where we're gonna create in real time the official tier list of the best type of books to publish on Amazon KDP in 2024, 2025, 2026, for the whole future. Those are the best books that you should consider publishing, in my opinion, again. So disclaimer, obviously, this is going to be based on my personal experience of publishing 150 or more books, selling more than under 50,000 copies, hundreds of thousands of royalties, etc. So it's not mandatory that those are the best type of books for everyone, but those are the ones that have worked best for me and for many people I know as well, actually, and all the one I've helped to scale their business, etc., etc. So nothing official, I mean, is official for this channel, but not for the whole universe. Okay, we'll agree on this? Nice. We can get started. First, we can see here all the type of books that we will be able to publish, or at least the one that I could think about in the last 10 minutes, so maybe I missed something, I don't think so though. Let's read the whole list before getting started. So, prompted journal, activity books, coloring books, cookbooks, non-fiction books, agendas, notebooks, I put them in the same category because it's kind of the no content type of books. Fiction for kids, so stories, fairy tales and stuff. Workbooks, so they're like activity books, but that they have like a purpose, basically like to learn about something. Fiction books for adults, so I don't know whether it's kind of, it is that a Viking, yeah, it's kind of a Viking hat. We don't care about Vikings, it was just also you can, romance is the main category probably, or adventure fiction for adults in general, or teens or whatever. Jokes, so jokes, we all know what is a jokes. Facts, I put them together because they are kind of similar and same difficulty and like same type of books in general, same target. So we see this clown and to mean that it's a joke books. So let's start with the tier list. First, we'll start from right to left, and we have these different categories that I created for these tier lists. So top publisher, like myself, or maybe two other people in the world. Those people know what they're doing. They're making consistently more than a lot of Ks per month, etc., etc. They had a lot of success for a consistent time, and this is what they normally publish. Good publishers is like the one that are making a good living out of publishing for the last year, maybe, 5 to 10K per month, consistently living good life, passive income, etc. Average are the one that got their first 2, 3 books that are kind of selling, but they're about to crack the code, let's say. Copy-paste publishers are the one that watch YouTube tutorial on how to create free coloring book or AI books, like copy paste from ChatGPT and try to format it and get to sell it, copy the cover of your competitor, and you maybe make two free sales every now and then, but yeah, you're stuck there. Stuck in 2019, pretty self-explanatory. They didn't update for the last year. They are still saving on the cover, saving on the quality of the book, saving on everything, and they don't get good reviews. They don't know what they're doing, basically. Okay, those are the 5 categories, and you know where you identify yourself as. So, and if I get correct the book you're publishing, then you should subscribe to the channel and leave me a like. And also, if I don't get it correctly, you should do it anyway, because this is a high quality video. So just subscribe, join my free Skool community, etc., etc. Now let's get started with the actual tier list. First book, prompted journals. So those are all these type of books that have some like kind of prompt, and then you will have to take an action on this prompt. Okay, so like write here something about you, or very used in the self-help category, but also good for teens, for kids to like understand about themselves, or couples stuff, so you to understand something about a relationship or things like that, more in a fun way normally compared to like what can be a workbook. Okay, and those are actually good. I like to publish these type of books. I will put them in the average. um, I've got good results so far. They're very, very adapt to being published and advertised on social media. So creating viral content on that works very well. You can see thousands of examples on TikTok. I've done that myself, and I can say I've got decent results, we can say. So we leave them in the average category. So nothing crazy, nothing too bad. You can do that every now and then, even if you're a top publisher, let's say. We have then activity books, and this one will go in the same category, in my opinion, because they are good. A good type of book. You can be original. So as you know from my channel, being original and differentiate yourself from the crowd is the main factor when it comes to publishing success. And with activity book, you can do it very well. The problem is maybe the price you can charge is normally quite low because the entry barrier is quite low as well. And also, this is just an hobby, like it's a fun thing to do, like a time to spend time. So it's a boredom killer, if you can say that. So people are way less likely to spend a lot of money on that compared to non-fiction book or workbooks, for example. So I will leave them here. Next type of books is going to be coloring books. And I don't know. I'm undecided where to put it. I think it's going to be in copy-paste. These books are copy-pasted pretty much. That's all you can do with this type of books. Like you just compete on the number of pages and on the price. You cannot really make anything new. Yeah, I've seen recently some people have done something different. Some are going to argue in the comment that the best publisher in the US currently is a coloring book publisher. But they don't really understand that the way they're selling their books is actually through social media. Their main business is social media. What they spend the most time in is social media. And then they use Amazon KDP just as a way to sell their product. So if they had an e-commerce or use ads or whatever, they would still making the same amount of money, if not more. So coloring book, I'm sorry for all of you coloring book, AI coloring book publishers, but they go in this tier. And they are, a bit half year, because the normal coloring book that are selling are from this year, 2019, 2020, 2021. So the train has passed a long time ago. Then we have cookbooks. I think they will also go in this category. And I will explain you also the reason. It's very difficult to make a high quality cookbook with the resources we have. So if you have a restaurant and you have a team that can cook for you their recipes and make them actually good, step by step, explain the thing in a good way, and also have original pictures, because you cannot, guys, take pictures from Google and put them in your book, then maybe you can have a good quality book. But normally what people do is use random images from stock websites or use AI to generate images of the dish, for example. And those are not going to be good. Like those are going to be not really in target, and also normally in black and white. In addition, what you compete on normally is still the number of recipes. Once like the second or competitor are in, it's all about like, oh, I had 2 more recipes, I had 10 more recipes, I make it like in 5 minutes instead of 10, and you just end up lying because you cannot really maintain the promise and you get bad reviews. That's what I see happening all the time. Yeah, I see people making a lot of money with cookbooks. How long they last? 3 to 6 months, and then they're dead in 70% of the cases. So again, I'm not talking about a universal rule, but for a self-publisher, it's probably not the best type of book to create. Let's go on the next one, nonfiction. And we all know, guys, where nonfiction goes. Top publishers know how to publish nonfictions because first, this is the highest revenue, is the highest selling one overall, is the one that you can make the most money. You can play more on the price of nonfiction books. I like to publish nonfiction book. Maybe in the last 1-2 years, I haven't done much there because I focus on other type of projects, but this is probably the best thing to create if you have budget, because the entry barrier is quite higher to create a high quality book. Again, I'm not saying copy paste from ChatGPT what they say and pretend this is a book. I'm saying about a good quality book is still pretty high, the entry barrier. Maybe you can spend $1,000 book, $2,000, $3,000 for a single book, and this is gonna exclude all the most of the people. No one is willing to invest this amount of money, like maybe 1% of publishers. So you're just competing, maybe 10, let's say. You're competing with just 10% of the other publishers and not all the crowd that is doing this stuff, basically. So again, you need to differentiate yourself. You need still to have a strategy and to understand how the business actually works and making the customers happy. But it's an amazing way to get your royalties up. Now we have agenda, notebooks, and company. I think you guys know where I'm gonna place this. Yeah, I'm sorry for all the agendas, publisher guys, but it is what it is. I know someone is making money again. I have to repeat this for every single type of books, but I know someone is making money with agendas. I know someone is making money with no content books. But come on, guys. I think you can put a bit more of effort in your business if you actually want it to work. You just have to put a bit more of effort, use your intelligence to do something that is actually useful. And those are actually useful, but what are you adding? What value are you adding to the world? Nothing. You're uploading a white PDF on a website. That's what you're doing. So if you think this is giving value and you expect value from giving nothing, then I think you should just, do another job probably, not the publisher, because we are here to create value. And this is just not it. Stuck in 2019, I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry, actually. Fiction for kids, good. And this could actually also go here, but I will leave it in good. We all know this is a huge, huge niche, and it gives a lot of good possibilities to enter, like to everyone, basically. Here is the most important thing will be probably the creativity and obviously the quality of the work. This is like the first thing in everything. But being more creative here is going to be a huge advantage. Also, being able to write or have a good writer is a game changer here, because the long-term good reviews will come just from having an actual good quality writing that is suitable for the target audience, which are going to be kids. And also understanding, okay, the customers, like who are the actual customers? Who is going to buy this book? Who is going to click buy now, okay? This is very important. Who's going to receive the gift? Who's going to click buy now? All these type of things. So we got to make it suitable for both of them. Very good as a gift, a lot of sales. We all have seen this type of books on Amazon, all these like fairy tales, inspiring stories. Amazing category. Go for it. Workbooks. I think workbooks goes here. The good thing with workbooks is that you really can, first thing, you can charge a lot, because it's like the nonfiction, but the interactive nonfiction, okay? People want to learn something with workbook. For kids, for example, this is the nonfiction for kids, because kids are not going to read a book to learn. They are going to do things in the practical, like they want to do. They don't learn to write. Reading a book about how to learn to write, they will learn to write with a workbook. So it is basically the same, very similar category to nonfiction. You can charge more. You can be way more specific and actually add more value, because it's not just something you do when you're in your spare time. It's something you do in your spare time, but that serve an exact purpose, and people are willing to spend more. And also there are way more, let's say, empty spaces in the market for this compared to the activity books, which are the same 2 free activities. So I will leave them in the top tier. Fiction also, yeah. I don't publish a lot of fictions personally, but I know some people that are actually top publishers and know how to do it properly. And also in my community, there is a guy I've seen that he uploaded his dashboard from fiction publishing. It was something amazing, unbelievable. Like in a few months, he was making 5 figures per month. So you can go check it out in my community. I don't really remember the name, but shout out to you. Well done. And go check it out and go to cheer him in the free community. So, and you can also ask him questions probably. It's gonna answer, because I cannot really give you a lot of information about this. But this is actually a gold mine if you know how to do it. Last type of books will go. Yeah, good. I think this is a very good type of books. You can be very original with this. It's a bit old-fashioned, maybe, like especially the jokes. Jokes are very like 2021. Facts are really popping off now, stories and facts type of things. Facts about history, about science, about everything. They are really popular at the moment, so I will leave them in good. Maybe jokes, I should have separated the two. Maybe jokes goes in copy paste a bit, but overall it's a very, very good niche for self-publishers like us. Not a very hard to make, easy to differentiate yourself, easy to be creative. Like everything is perfect for my idea of publishing. And that's it, guys. This is our final tier list. Let's make a screen for maybe the thumbnail, excluding, yeah, like this maybe. Okay, this will go on the thumbnail. And thanks for watching the video. I remember to join the Skool community, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done it yet. Comment, this is super important in this specific case because I really want to know how would you have done your tier list. Like you can comment your personal tier list, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and add your own categories and where you found success so far with your journey. And yeah, subscribe to the channel, I already said. Leave me a like, super important for the algorithm. At least they said me so. So leave me a like if you appreciate my work. And yeah, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.